4-climber extreme air jumper setup. Step 1. Remove the center brace pin on the underside of the Rockwall above the center jack. Step 2. Lower the center jack by removing the steel pin, turning the jack from its horizontal to a vertical position, replacing the steel pin, and turning the jack handle clockwise until the base of the jack is making solid contact with the ground. Step 3. Remove the pin holding the jumper poles in place. Pull out the steel bar that is sewn through the pull end loops. Place the pin back in the steel bar so that it does not get lost. Step 4. Remove each pole and place them in the jumper slots along the right and left sides of the wall. Ensure they are pushed in all the way and that the end loops are vertical. Step 5. Replace the steel rod and pin towards the rear of the wall. Do not misplace the steel rod and pin. Step 6. Remove the jack towards the front of the wall. Turn the crank counterclockwise until free. Remove the steel pin. Move the jack towards the back of the wall. Step 7. Attach the jack to the rear of the wall. Turn the handle clockwise 50 times. Step 8. Locate the second jack for the rear of the wall in its storage position near the center jack. Remove the jack from its storage position. Attach the jack to the rear of the wall. Turn clockwise until the jack is level with the other jack. You'll know the wall is ready to be raised when the trailer is leveled. Check to make sure that the rear of the Rockwall is even using the level attached to the back of the trailer. Step 9. Remove the Rockwall controller from the tough box located on the right side of the trailer in the leftmost tough box. Attach the controller to the port located on the back left of the trailer. Raise the wall by holding up on the controller until the wall is standing 90 degrees. Make sure to not let go of the controller until the wall is standing all the way up. Step 10. Lower each jack until the wall sinks into the grass. Assuming the wall is standing 90 degrees plus or minus a degree and the ground is even. The previous training video details how to level a Rockwall. Step 11. Prime the auto blade cables by pulling downward on them 3 to 5 times. This is done to remove air bubbles and ensure resistance. Step 12. Remove the table and sign from the back of the truck. Place them roughly 15 feet in front of the Rockwall. In the leftmost tough box on the trailer, remove the climbing harnesses and place them on the table. Step 13. Remove the brown zip-up bag from the left tough box on the trailer. Open the brown bag and remove the orange extension cable splitter and orange air jumper key. Place the orange air jumper key into one of the 2 ports on the air jumper control box. Step 14. Turn the air jumper key clockwise to turn on. Locate the other air jumper key hanging below the tough box attached by a steel cable. Turn this key clockwise to turn on. Step 15. Open the tough box on the driver's side of the truck to find an extension cable. Attach and run the extension cable from a power source. Step 16. Remove the jumping pads from the bed of the truck and place one of each between the jumper poles. Remove the 2 blowers and 2 crossbars from the back passenger seats of the truck and place one of each between the jumper poles. Step 17. Barrier setup, caution cones. Collect the caution cones out of the truck. Connect the black base of the cone to the orange body by inserting the base through the top of the cone. Ensure that the side facing downward has a cutout for the base of the cone. This makes it easier when you want to remove the base of the cone for transfer. Place roughly 6 around the exterior of the 3-climber rock wall. Place roughly 8 to 10 around the exterior of the 4-climber extreme air jumper unit. Make sure that the cones reach around from the edge of one inflated jumping pad to the other. Step 18. Open the crossbar on each side. Attach the crossbar to the center of the 2 poles. Make sure the crossbar is pulled toward the jumper control box and that it is even. Hand tighten the bolt on each side securely. Step 19. Remove the jumper harnesses from the right tough box on the trailer. Remove jumper controllers from the right tough box. Step 20. Attach one controller to the port on the left of the jumper control box. Run the controller through the frame of the trailer. Place the controller on the holding loop above the center jack. Repeat for the other controller. Step 21. Raise the poles on the left side with the left controller about 7 feet. Step 22. Attach the carabiner to the metal loop at the end of one of the poles. Make sure that the jumper harness is facing the jumper control box. Attach the carabiner on the metal loop for the pole on the other side. Step 23. Unroll the jumping pad. Unroll the cable for the blower. Use the strap from the jumping pad to connect the end of the jumping pad to the blower. The strap is sewn through both loops and back through one loop. Tighten well. Turn the blower on. Make sure to let one jumping pad fully inflate before turning the other one on. This prevents a blown fuse. Step 24. Extend the jumper stability support by pulling upward on the knob and pulling the support outward at the same time. Take a jack from the back of the trailer. Attach the jack to the stability support. You can place a wood block under this jack to save time turning the jack handle. Turn the handle clockwise until the space between the inside and outside of the stability support is making solid contact. You may need to stake down the pads if they are on a slant or the wind picks up. We keep our stakes and hammer in the same car battery compartment as our wooden blocks. Step 25. Turn on the other blower. Raise the jumping poles so that the jumping harness is a foot above the jumping pad. Make final adjustments to the placement of the jumper pad. Remove the controller used to raise the wall and place in the left tough box.